Hello and welcome, my name is William and today I wanted to talk about the CTK Precision Ultimate Rail Pod. If you Google about monopods, it's very likely the first thing you'll find is the BT USA AccuShot series monopod. They come in 3 different sizes and to be honest, I don't like them. The wobble is horrendous. And worse, there is no DIY fix to it. And I'm not going to dive into the debate or why a monopod instead of a range bag. They both have their respective places in their respective context. I use both depending on the circumstances. But long story short, back to the focus of the story, I wanted to have a decent rail mountable monopod. So it's been 1 year I've been shooting with it, mounted on a Rigor Precision in 6.5, and I've done everything. I've done solid wood, gravel, pebble, grass, and I've taken it to shoot up to 1,200 yards at Beasley, Chobham Ridge, and on different inclines as well. It's not a perfect solution, but it does a great job. You can get it from new for $160. And the first thing that struck me is when I compared the specs on paper to the AccuShot. We have 3 monopods in the AccuShot series. The shortest length is 3.75 inches and it goes up to 4.65, and that's for the standard height. If you go mid-height, this one goes to 5.65 inches. And you also have the extended height, which goes up to 6.60 inches. So you have 2.85 inches to play with. But you have to buy 3 separate monopods, which weigh between 7.5 and 9 ounces. But with this little body, you have 3 monopods in one. So it measures 1.24 inches when it's folded. Then if you unfold it, that's 3.46 inches. And then you have a 2-stage height adjustment. And the maximum it gets is 6.38 inches. So you have a little bit more than the AccuShot, 2.92 inches to play with, and this for only 5.6 ounces. It's made out of aluminium, and the very good thing is that it has absolutely no wobble. So if I extend it a little bit and I'm trying to move things around, there's absolutely no wobble. Only exception though is if you unfold stage 1 completely, then you will notice a slight wobble. So in practice at the range, it's not that much of a big deal, but if you want to reduce that wobble, you just put it 1 step further up and then it completely disappears. In terms of ergonomics, it's super simple, super practical. You just have a push button here on the side and it unfolds. And your first stage is spring powered. So you just unscrew a little bit. And thanks to the screw stage 2, you can do very precise adjustments. And the base is freely rotating. In terms of adjustment range, in my experience, I never ran out of height, except in 2 occasions. So there's one range where the targets are really up high, but for this you can compensate with your bipod. But at Chobham Ridge, when you shoot downhill, I had to use a 1-inch riser to be able to hold and aim comfortably. I wish I hadn't sold the AccuShot just to show you the amount of wobble it has. It's just horrendous, but thankfully I got rid of it. Maybe it's going to make some airsofters happy, but I am extremely happy with this purchase. It's not super heavy. It does a really great job, and also when it's folded or not, it's very practical to use as a handrest against your stock. It just does a wonderful job. And I guess most people use sandbags, and this is why it's very rare to come across something very innovative when it comes to monopods, but this thing is a true gem. I hope this video was useful. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay safe out there.